Hi, I'm Wes.
Hi, I'm Billie Jo.
We live in Westchester. In 2016, I actually suffered from a job loss, so I was the primary breadwinner of the house, and we didn't know what to do. And the nice thing about Doug is different than all realtors, and I'll tell you, because we met with other realtors. They said, you should sell your house, you should sell your house, you should sell your house.
They weren't genuine, they weren't real. And there was always this element of trust that was kind of missing from that. And Doug came in with a solution for us. He made us feel like he was vested in our best interests, not just what he could get out of it.
The consultation experience was interesting for us because Doug said, wherever you want to go, wherever you want to meet, I'll come to you, I'll make it as convenient as possible. But that wasn't the best part. The best part for me is when he came over, Doug laid it out, here's all the stuff, here's what you'll yield at the end. One number, so simple it was ridiculous, and he had specific plans and specific steps that would go, and he said, this is what will get your house the maximum value, the staging, the cleaning it up, here's what we're going to paint. It made it so simple to understand, this is what I make, Wes, this is what you'll make, and there you go.
They had some patching to do, they had some drywall work, painting. So with the children, you have certain concerns beyond just your living situation, dust and whatnot. You don't want that to affect the children. You don't want tools laying around. You don't want chemicals or paint or work equipment that the kids are going to be able to get into. And they were always, every day they cleaned everything up, they took it away. There was never any hazard that I had concern about with them doing the work.
In our mind, if we ever hired a contractor outside of that before, it would be, we have to be home with them, we have to do this. And with Doug's, I know these guys, don't worry, to trust them, we did. And paid off. They were always, in fact, they were extra nice. They wanted to play with the kids. I think Doug hand chooses these people because of certain qualities, not just their workmanship, but they're also professionals, and they come in and they're good with families and they make them feel like, this is your home, I get it. We're gonna take care of you.
So when everything was pretty much done, we were getting nice offers on the house, and the house was amazingly beautiful. I never imagined the house could look that great. We had an open house, and before the end of the week, we had the house sold. During
this process, when we started, I did get another job, and we started working at SAP, and during it, it was great because I was out of work for 10 months. That's a long time to not be without income, and I think during that time, we're thinking, how do we pay the mortgage? How do we pay for bills? All of that piled up. We knew we were gonna sell the house. We knew we'd yield this amount of money. We could depend on it. And so what Doug is able to do with his professionalism, with his years of service and all the things that he's done, he actually got us enough breathing room to get us through those 10 months and on to the next phase of our life.
It was a big roller coaster ride from beginning to end. And every time we felt like we were just gonna plummet down off of that big steep hill, we felt like Doug put a parachute on and kind of made us feel like we were safe in this crazy ride that we were going on.
So Doug, for me, I wanna give you a big thank you because I don't think I would have sold my house, number one, at all. But in a time that was really emotional and tough for me and my family, not only did you sell my house as a realtor, but you sold it as a person with empathy. And from me to you, I really appreciate the amount of time, and I know we weren't an easy client to sell with. We asked a lot of questions, but you never got frustrated, you never were angry, and you just dealt with us over and over again. And in the end, it all worked out, and we're using Doug for all sorts of things since then. So thank you so much for working with us and being our friend.